Oh, Lord. Um, I'm nervous, but it's been on my mind and it's been on my heart the last few days. This black on black violence, this black on black war, this black on black nonsense, this black on black bullshit has got to stop. Young men and young women, you're not thinking about the family, you're not thinking about the children, you're not thinking about your own life. Life has no value right now, and it hurts. Because all I do is think about death. And it's okay. All I do now is think about my child and think about how he died. I think about his last moments. Every day I think about, I wish I was there. I wish I could save him. There's so many things. And there's so much pain. Even if you don't have a family, are you thinking about yourself? You know, every time I log on Instagram, and I'm gonna be very, very real with y'all right now. That's my son behind me. And I lost my son to gun violence, this black on black bullshit. And I'm not gonna say excuse my English because that's how I feel. But it hurts my heart. And it hurt me so bad as a mother when I logged in and I saw another child, somebody's child, laying on the freeway. And she couldn't be there with her child. Every life is valuable. Every life is valuable, no matter what you do in life. Your life is valuable. And you can change. Every time I log on Instagram or Facebook, I see a young brother with guns and with money. And y'all don't know, you have money, but what are you doing with this money? Why are you storing this money up? Why are you putting your life in danger? Every 24 hours, you got to wonder if you're going to make it home. Your family is wondering if you're going to make it home. Your mother or your wife, your sisters and brothers, your children, somebody is always praying for you and thinking about you. When you out here in these streets. But what are you doing with that money? What if somebody told you you had 24 hours to live? Connect with another brother who's doing it. At minimum, I see brothers flashing $10,000. I know what $10,000 in cash look like. Y'all have money stacks. Go buy a couple of trucks and put some people to work that's come out of prison. You can invest without even having to be out there, like y'all say, in the trenches. Invest that money and stop having your family worried about if they gonna see you the next day. It hurts, and we gotta stop. And these rappers, they doing it, y'all. They invested. Y'all think it's all about guns and money and jewelry and living nice. These brothers that got money that's millionaires and rappers, and y'all ass need to step up and take some of these young brothers under your wing and show them about these businesses that y'all got on the side and help them invest that money and get out this shit. I'm gonna be real honest. My child was doing that. I watched my child get his heart broke. He had a building. He had all his paperwork done, his license and everything. Then come to the point where the building had mold. I remember seeing the happiness on his face when he thought, and we walked around that building. He was like, Mom, I'm going to have me some barbers over there. I'm going to have my t-shirt business in the back. And then he asked me, he said, I got a little spot for you if you want to do her. I was like, nah, baby, this all about you. But my baby had plans. He had plans, y'all. But he got his money from selling weed. And that's what I'm trying to say. Texas, you got to make it legal. And I know it's other drugs out here, but I think that would be a start. But my baby, yes, he stacked his paper selling weed. And you know what? I feel guilty of that every day because that's all he saw growing up. His mama smoking weed. And I feel so bad about that. Because maybe if I didn't plant that seed, my son would still be here. Before his death, like a year before his death, last year, I stopped smoking weed when me and him got into a disagreement. And me and my son had never got into a disagreement like we did before, where he stopped talking to me and that hurt me so bad. So I stopped smoking. And I quit cold turkey, and it was a sacrifice. It was a spiritual thing for me. I got in my word. I meditated. My phone it's dying, so I better hurry up. But make a long story short, I stopped smoking. And I didn't start back until 2 months after my son was murdered. It helps me sleep for a little while, and I'm not even going to say it's an excuse, but just talking about it right now, there's so much guilt behind it, but it's also, it's helping me get through some of those sleepless nights, and it's helping me get through some of these daydreams. They're not dreams, it's reality. It's my every reality is my son, and how I'm just gonna say this. Saving Our Sons, my nonprofit organization, I thought about it years ago, and it came into fruition years ago. before my son was even murdered. My son was maybe 19. And I kept wanting to put this nonprofit organization out. But I was like, if I can't save my own son, oh, Jesus, how am I going to save somebody else's? So I put it on the back burner. And now I want to do so much. And I'm struggling with this nonprofit because I want to do so much, and I want to provide an avenue for young men that really want to get out the game and do something. But I'm afraid, and I'm like, if I couldn't save my own son, but he was saving himself, and somebody took his life, y'all. Stop this gun violence, please. Get a business, get out this shit. You ain't even gotta tell nobody what you're doing. You walk in silence. You have a plan. Because somebody's praying for you. Somebody's worried about you. Do something with your life, young man.